1 in a million, the rarest and most unique people on Earth. Besides me, of course.
Touch my nose.
Okay.
I can touch my chin.
Interesting. Okay, now we can start talking.
I've already shown you the most unusual things and
what the hell is
from
right
all over
there?
the world. Now it's time for the people. In today's video, we're going to look at unique, brave, inspiring, and simply amazing people. Let's go. Macy Curran. If anyone can look at people from the top down, it's Macy. 17 years old from Texas, she grew to 208 centimeters. But it's not her height that got her into the Guinness.
What is 208 centimeters? How tall is 208 centimeters in feet? 6'8"?
Book of World Records in 2021, legs. Macy has just amazingly long legs. The length of the left one is 135.
Jesus Christ, she got spider legs, man. She could pull off being a demon. She like girl from Resident Evil Village.
And the right one is 134.3. And yes, your legs are also different lengths, so don't be surprised about it. Well, in any case, so far, nobody has managed to break this record. A girl's legs make up about 60% of her body, and this is a lot. Of course, with such height and such long legs, there are certain problems. It can
a nigga like me would be banging my head everywhere, bro.
be difficult for her to pass through certain doorways, to get into a car, or to choose the right clothes. However, her long legs also give Macy a lot of advantages, especially when it comes to playing volleyball. She's already planning to go to college in the UK and get back into the Guinness Book of World Records, but as the tallest professional model in the world. Well, wish her good luck. Zang, a 100-year-old woman who lives in China, knows how to surprise. She probably didn't do it on purpose.
Or 800. She's 800 years old? Imagine everything she's went through. Think of all the family she's lost, bro. Oh my God.
Oh, because this elderly woman grew a horn on her head.
Did she build?
Back in
She had to sell her soul to grow the horn. Now she's 800 years old. Oh, okay, it makes sense.
2009, on the left side of her forehead, the skin thickened and then appeared a bump. And then a very real horn began to grow.
That makes sense.
Most likely it consists of keratin, the same substance of which our nails are made.
That is scary.
A nail in the head. Thank
you,
nature.
Scary,
Normally,
bro.
when these are formed on the human body, their length doesn't exceed a couple of millimeters. But Zang's horn has reached 6 centimeters. It seems that Grandma quickly got used to it and even got attached to it, although in the beginning the horn prevented her from sleeping. Imagine if that thing grew on your head.
I can't. I don't want to imagine that. Stop it. Stop talking. Oh my
God. Haven't any of her 7 children noticed that she changed just a little bit? Alas, most of the time Zhang spent alone, so family members didn't immediately notice the problem. And when they did, it was too late for their grandmother, who refused to remove the horn surgically. Instead, apparently, she began to grow a second horn on the other side. Oh, seriously, there it is. See it? Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find out how she's doing today.
Hold up. Okay. Two horns. It's crazy.
Zion Clark. The story of Zion Clark is one of those that is commonly told to show the incredible power of the human spirit. And it all began with the fact that Zion was born with an incurable disease. Caudal regression syndrome is a dangerous genetic disease in which the spinal cord, as well as all lower extremities and organs, stop developing at the level of the sacrum. It would seem that with such a diagnosis, you wouldn't even be able to
imagine getting headbutted by her, bro. That's your skull gone, bro. That's the end of your life. I'm not trying to imagine death, man.
But to think about sports. But one day, Zion found himself on tatami. Quite an unusual choice. Surprisingly, the coach helped him to believe in himself, not to look for excuses, and to work out to not 1 but 200%.
Not to look for excuses? I have no legs! There is no lower body, and you're talking about excuses. I'll be damned if someone told me,
oh, don't look for excuses.
Today, the guy successfully wrestles and performs in the weight category up to 57 kilograms, and Zion himself weighs about 45 kilos. That doesn't stop him. Also, a young man deliberately doesn't join the category of people with disabilities. All Zion's rivals are the most common wrestlers, which means that he has to make twice as much effort to defeat them. But he succeeds. Moreover, he doesn't stop at wrestling. Zion is studying to get higher education, races wheelchairs, and plays drums. Success in sports and incredible willpower have made Zion famous. And you know, I think it's absolutely deserved. They started broadcasting stories about the young man on national television and making short films. In the end, Netflix producers
I don't think I could get through life like that, bro. His mental strength is ridiculous. I don't think I could do it.
Nyakim Gatwech. Nyakim Gatwech calls herself the Queen of Dark. And this title really suits her. The girl's skin has an incredibly beautiful dark tint, so unusual that it attracts attention. Now, Nyakim is a successful model with almost 1 million subscribers on Instagram.
So she's on this list because she's black? That's it?
But her path to fame and acceptance was very long. Nyakim's family, who fled South Sudan, had to go through a lot of trials. In the United States, Nyakim immediately felt how different she was from others. At some point, the girl even thought about brightening up her skin. Fortunately, this didn't happen, and Nyakim was able to love her unique beauty, then become famous with its help all over the world.
Okay.
Sarah Gertz.
So she really got on this list because she was just black. That's insane to me. We went from someone with no legs, someone who's going to a horn, and then someone black.
People are willing to do a lot to keep their youth as long as possible. At best, it's a healthy diet and self-care. At worst, well, the abduction of
What the hell? Wait, what the hell is this?
the king's daughter? With all this pursuit of youth, Sarah Gertz wasn't lucky. The girl was only 10 when doctors diagnosed a very rare skin disease, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. This
I apologize. I thought she did something to herself on purpose. I apologize.
disease suppresses the body's ability to produce collagen, so the skin loses its elasticity and premature wrinkles appear.
Okay.
Only 1 of 5,000 people in the world get this syndrome, but Sarah's case is not only rare, but also severe. Her muscles and joints are weak, her skin is soft, dry, and covered in wrinkles. At the age of 20, the girl, according to her words, looked like a 40-year-old. At 26, she was already 50. Can you imagine what emotions that caused? However, Sarah did manage to gradually cope with this disease, and so successfully that she decided to choose a career as a model. In the end, any differences make us unique, and therefore beautiful. The more diverse we are, the cooler.
No, I get coolness. Jesus Christ, but a model? She couldn't be like a motivational speaker or something? Like, how does being a model work? I don't. Okay, I guess.
Adrien Lewis. When you look at Adrien Lewis, you don't even think that she's any different from the absolute majority of people on the planet. But
she's
this
not.
is only until the
But her tongue is ridiculously long. Why is her tongue length longer than my dingling? I have a problem with that.
girl opens her mouth.
I can touch my nose. I can touch my chin.
Or rather, until she shows
Now imagine that on your booty hole. That's all I'm gonna say.
you her tongue, because its length is over 10 centimeters. Adrien considers her tongue to be the longest tongue in the world, and at the age of 13, she even made it to the pages of a book that collects unusual things from all over the world. Not a Guinness Book of Records, of course, but it's all
Like, that's an actual slide she's making with her tongue right there. Like that is a slide. Ants would literally go in there. They would go and take a vacation here for fun.
also not bad. She can touch her nose, chin, elbow, even her eye with her tongue. So I'll wait for you to try it yourself. Don't forget to write the results down in the comments. Well, if you're wondering how Adrien could grow a tongue this long, here's the answer. It's all about genetics and the habit of constantly sticking it out. In elementary school, she even scared away bullies by simply clicking her tongue in their faces.
I can see why she scared away bullies, because that scared the hell out of me.
Don't try to repeat that. Seriously, don't do that. Victoria Wright. Vicky Wright, then Vicky Lewis, was only 4 years old when her face and then her life completely changed. A rare genetic disease, cherubism, which only 200 people in the world have, deformed the lower part of her face.
Only 200? That is depressing.
It wasn't easy growing up with such an unusual appearance. Not only children, but also adults reacted to Vicky, and by adolescence, the disease got worse. In addition, the girl experienced frequent attacks of pain in the eyes, head, and nasal sinuses. It had seemed that with such a set, you can only shut yourselves forever from everything and never talk to people again. But Vicky did the impossible. No, really, I didn't believe it when I read it. Not only did she stop worrying about the reaction of others, Vicky managed to love herself. And this is not a metaphor, not an example.
This thing said she did the impossible. She loves herself. Oh no! Oh no, that's crazy. Oh my god.
Exaggeration. When the girl was offered to perform an operation to reduce her jaw, she said no. Vicky says she's used to the way she looks, quite satisfied with her face and even proud of it. Her unusual appearance has only made her stronger. Maria Oz.
She better than me. I would've got that surgery real quick. Real quick, there would be no hesitation. Absolutely none.
Unlike many other characters in this video, Maria became known not for her unusual appearance, or rather, not only because of it. The girl creates impressive animated stop-motion videos. It all started with small videos, but the better they
Why does she draw a breast on her neck? What's the purpose?
got, the more people subscribed. In the end, people started to recognize Maria in the streets, because you've got to admit, her appearance is memorable. Once you see those huge eyes, you'll never forget them. Well, you do know that each person is unique in their own way, and that the more variety, the cooler? Yeah, you know that. Why'd I bother to tell you? Just subscribe.
Yeah, I guess some of those they gave me a side eye, like, you know, growing horns in your head. There's no way that's not. I'm gonna keep it pushing, bro. How does he pee? How does he get rid of waste? How does he get rid of waste? How does he get rid of waste? Wait, hold up. That's a good ass question.